Hey, how's it going? It's JPChivalry going live with Snake Eater. Let me lower the volume. Also, I'm kind of far away from the mic, but that's gonna change a little bit. Sora Dark One started hosting me. Thank you, Sora. How's it going? I don't know, that might be an auto host, but if it's not, then cool. So yeah, sorry for no stream yesterday. I mean, there was the test stream, but yeah, I did say that I was gonna stream shortly after that, but you know. The sleep, it just felt so comfortable. What can we do here? Oh, right. Well, I mean, we've already done that. That little Easter egg. So, last we left off, that was last Saturday? Yeah, because I didn't stream Sunday. Well, technically I did, if you live in the eastern side of the US, but, nah, no Sunday stream. I did a test stream for, because I got a PS4 Pro and I wanted to see how the Twitch streaming on that was, and turns out it's pretty good. I just need to connect it with an Ethernet cable, and then it's solid. It's beautiful. It's crisp. But then again, it also has the scene blockers or content blocks to prevent spoilers. But yeah, that's why we're getting a capture card. So yeah, I just ordered a Game Capture HD 60 Pro, so I'll be sure to make sure my computer can handle it and everything's good. It should be able to. I was a little worried because of some of the on the website it says that the recent requirements for it are that it requires Windows 10. I don't have that yet. So, but I remember, and I've seen like people say that yeah, you can run it on 7, so it should be fine. I just have to download some patches. I think I bookmarked those, hopefully. So I can get that set up. Yeah, because then I'll be able to stream 1060 for all my games on the PS4. Really, yeah, it's just PS4. I'm not getting an Xbox One. So, other than that, audio should be alright. I guess I could mute myself and then give it a listen real quick. So, un momento while I do that. And take off the music just in case, you know, just to see how it sounds. All right. Well, the timing on that was just, you know, it didn't it didn't work out. Also, no, damn it, no mic muting. Stop it. Well, I'm just testing my settings right now. I'm still in the intro phase. You know I gotta mute during this game. Alright, let's mute and then hopefully I guess I gotta keep talking more for the delay. I don't think I have, it's not too big of a delay. But, you know. What can I say real quick? That one? No, not today. I'm sorry, Clone. It's just how I roll. Alright. I think that's enough time. Hold on. I think that was, I don't know, my voice, it's like the mic settings are, it's like a little louder. And the game's like a little quieter. I don't know. Venema 3 started hosting me. Thank you, Venema. I think that's also an auto host. Let's take off the music. You will talk and only talk, no longer. I don't know. I mean, can't talk during the game, but we're still doing the intro. How you doing, Clone? It's been a while, right? 2 weeks, maybe? I think last time, I'm still playing this game. But I can't play, I can't play during the week and I can't make progress. So, it's only the weekends now. Because I'm a big boy now, I got a job, so that's all I can do. Yeah, my mic's going through. Okay. That's alright. Yeah, we would have been finished with this if I had the old schedule. I'm making money, so I can't complain. I got bills to pay, responsibility to do, take care of, and all that. so it's good, but I just don't have time to play games as much as I'd like to. But I mean, for Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm thinking, just one day off, just a day to myself. Just one day, that's all I ask, right? Just for that game. Because that was part of my childhood, and it's the ending. Well, not the ending, but, yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3. So, I kind of do want to get to a point where I can stream. I can't talk and play. I was thinking about that. I was like, should I be playing something? But no, I can't. This is how it's going to have to be for Metal Gear. Maybe Metal Gear 5. Metal Gear 5 I could do that, because that's just mission based, and I just won't do missions and cutscenes during the intro. But since there's, we got a system, we'll stick to it. We'll change it up for Metal Gear Solid 5 when we get there. I don't even know. I do want to finish Metal Gear Solid 3, and then I don't know, because the next game, spoilers, is going to be Portable Ops. We're not jumping straight into 4. That's how we've been doing it. How I've been doing it. So I've been going in chronological order. I mean, with what I can. I don't have all the games, like spin-offs and whatnot. And I'm only doing, really the main games. Well, I guess you wouldn't consider Portable Ops to be main, but it is canon, so that's why we're playing it. But yeah, we're gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do Portable Ops. It's a terrible thing I've done to this channel. Because we did Mass Effect 1 and 2, stopped, didn't even do 3. I mean, we played multiplayer matches, but that's not story. We did Witcher 1 and 2. I didn't finish 2, but, yeah. And then we did Bioshock 1, stopped. But I did finish that, at least. I did do 2 and 3. What else? What else do we stop on that we just haven't gone back to finish? I feel like there's another trilogy that we just I can't think of it. Maybe that was all of them for now. But I just don't want to do it. I didn't want to do it for Metal Gear Solid 3, but with the schedule that we have, I don't know. I don't know if there's enough time to do the other, because it's 4 games, right? Portable Ops, 4, Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes. Well, that's like an hour. I mean, I'll probably do the side missions and whatnot, but that shouldn't take too long. And then there's 5, and 5 is going to take a while. But I'm thinking if I do get to 5, with the way that game is structured, I could play during the weekdays, at least for an hour, because that's kind of how it is set up. I mean, we'll talk about it more when we get there. But it's episodic. It's like a TV show. I think that's what Kojima described it as. So it'd kind of be appropriate if I could do it, if I could pull that off. Same for Peace Walker and Portable Ops. It's just Metal Gear Solid 4, since there's so much story and cutscenes. That one would be a little, well, would it? I just have to be mindful of the ones that are like an hour long, which is really, I think there was only, well, I don't know. I was gonna say 2, but I can't even remember. It's been like 10 years since I played that one. Maybe it's doable. Maybe we do finish the series. I mean, we got 6 months, and Kingdom Hearts isn't that long, because we have to do Dream Drop Distance. I mean, we're doing Platinums, that's true. And I don't know how long that takes, or what that requires. I mean, and then again, that could be like a weekday thing, if there's grinding sessions that we gotta do. Because I'm not sure what the deal is with Dream Drop Distance. And same for 0.2 Critical. Like the trophies wise and objectives. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll do like I'll calculate, I guess, how that would work out, and if it's doable. But yeah, other than that, I guess that's the stream. No, no. What am I saying? That's not the stream. The stream's not over. I have to play. That's the intro, I guess. Voice is hot. Thanks, Clown. How you doing? Did you have a step away from the stream? I've been talking. Oh yeah, end stream lies. Right? I don't know what I was thinking with I mean, it's basically what I did yesterday with the test stream. Whoops. You joker. Not sure. Okay. I guess that's the intro. I haven't, as far as like, because I talked updates like last week, right? What I've been doing throughout the week. This week, actually, last Sunday. Right. Okay, that's why I didn't stream last Sunday, because I was watching Barry on HBO. Not the streamer, but not Barry Kramer, Barry Berkman, Barry Block. It's a fun show. Definitely reminded me of BoJack. When I was looking at reviews and like, oh yeah, people saw the same thing. Not sure you noticed my caps lock might be stuck. Oh. Damn, start playing. I can't because it's a story. I know. I commented on that. I'll start playing soon. But then I'm going to have to be mute. So, you know. And keep talking now. Maybe I guess, you know what we could do? Could load an old file. But I mean, we're already wrapping up. That's fine. We don't have to. 16 hours, jeez. That's probably longer still. Because that doesn't count the continued death time, I think. Maybe it does. I was looking at... I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. Never mind. Oh, man. Fuck that story. You go tell the story. Tell the story in my words. But this is a better story. Oh, man. 6/16. Yeah. It's almost been a week. Was it a week? What? Today's the 20... Oh, it is the 23rd. Shit. Alright. Tell me. What do you want to know, clone? What story? I'll tell you a story with the game. How about that? We just learned how Big Boss... Well, alright, his name's not Big Boss, but... Shit, that might be a spoiler. How Naked Snake saves the world. That'll be a good story. We're probably not going to finish this today, though. We'll probably finish it tomorrow. For sure. This is a long intro. How long is this? 20 minutes! No, wait. Is it... That's a 19. Yeah, 20 minutes. Alright. Which means 16 minutes, really, because of the Kingdom Hearts... Or Final Fantasy intro song. Naked Snake? The hell? That's the name of our character, Naked Snake. That's who we're playing as. I forget, is it David or Jack? No, it's Jack, right? That's his name. His real name. Real first name, at least. Because David is Solid Snake. If I remember correctly. Oh. This is one of the bad things about just doing a stream a week. It's just, you forget details and stuff. Didn't know I ever left your Discord. Oh, you did? I mean, there's not much happening. It's an archive right now. When I get more active, I'll unblock it and can have a text channel and whatnot again. But yeah, I just made it archive so you can see our messages. Because really it was just you and me, right, talking on that. So now it gets more active. But I mean, that's an if. Alright. Watched Barry, it was good. That's pretty much it. I watched a Biscuit047 speedrun of Kingdom Hearts 2 on Critical. That's been my entertainment, really. And I've been listening to Sleepy Cabin podcast. For the fun. For the good stuff. Funny guys. Funny jokes. Maybe if you talk more, get more active. That's true. And if I get a webcam, yeah. And if I tweet out, well, I do tweet, but I guess I have to tweet more, right? And then join communities and be like, we unite together, support small streamers. I don't know. There's many avenues, but I'm just playing. I'm just having fun talking to you. Whoever stops by, just playing the games. I've got a job. I mean, if this grows, I mean, that's an if as well. If it grows, then that's cool. But I'm not expecting it. I'm not doing it, I suppose. That's not the game I'm playing. I think that's something I said to someone else that was asking about. Why aren't you doing the things? I'm like, I'm not that interested in that. It'd be fun, maybe. But yeah. What else? Yeah, just a speedrun, Sleepy Cabin. Getting real active in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. PvP's been fun. Oh yeah, Mondays. So Mondays are gonna be bad days. I have to sleep early. Because then I have to wake up at 1 to do the PvP. If they change the PvP system, that would be great. I wouldn't have to do that. But the way it is, I gotta defend my rank. I don't gotta. I want to. Let's clarify. But yeah, that's how it is for now. Anyways, let's play the game. Let's do 4 hours. Hopefully. I already ate lunch, so I'm good for another 4 hours. And then, yeah. Maybe we come back later tonight. Do a... What time would I finish? What time is it? 3:30. So I'd finish at 7:30. Maybe I'd do a 9 to 11. No, that's not right. That's only 2 hours. 9 to 1. And then maybe we'll finish this today and start... Oh shit, right, we're not starting Portable Ops, right. Forgot. We're going back to the PS2. Wait, you're already quitting? Quitting what? No, I'm not ending the stream. I'm confused. I'm not quitting streaming. If that's... I don't know what part you're confused about. I'm not quitting streaming. I'm not ending the stream. I'm about to start the game, though. Soon. Should have gone back to the main menu so we could have music. But, yeah. Let's start the game. Don't know what else to talk about. So, yeah. Pushing the button. Pushing F2. I'm going mute. It's happening. Enjoy the game. Try to...
How about some more?
You defeated the Fury, huh?
Yeah,
That only leaves...
I haven't forgotten.
Good. But your first priority is to get Sokolov out of the fortress.
Right.
The ladder at the end of that underground tunnel should take you up into Groznygrad. Once the Shagohod is completed, there's no telling how long they'll let Sokolov live. You've got to hurry.
The gauge below your life gauge is your stamina gauge. It shows, as the name suggests, you remain.
When you're using the assault rifle, pressing the weapon button will hold it at waist level. That's nice if you need to drop nearby enemies with some speed, but it's difficult to aim straight. If you need to take more accurate shots, like tagging enemies in vital spots from a distance, use the aim button instead. Equip the weapon in first-person view and press the aim button to aim the gun from the shoulder. You can take precise aim with the front and rear sights. When you're focusing on your mark, it will be as accurate as if you were zooming in.
You want to save? Hold on a sec. Chin up.
I'll be in touch.
Good. You've finally made it inside Groznygrad.
Finally.
Stay alert. This is the enemy's main base. The security here is on a scale you haven't encountered yet.
No kidding.
Your objective is the weapons lab. It's the giant building in the center of the fortress. Sokolov is in the west wing of that building. To get into the area where Sokolov is imprisoned, you'll need to find Major Rykov, steal his clothes, and disguise yourself as him. Rykov is supposed to be in the east wing of the weapons lab. Start out by sneaking into the east wing of the weapons lab, then neutralize Rykov and take his clothes. The weapons lab is to the northeast of the area you're in now. Head northeast. To get into the area where Sokolov is imprisoned, you'll need to find Major Rykov, steal his clothes, and disguise yourself as him. Rykov is supposed to be in the east wing of the weapons lab. Start out by sneaking into the east wing of the weapons lab, then neutralize Rykov and take his clothes. The weapons lab is to the northeast of the area you're in now. Head northeast. What a strange coincidence, though.
Coincidence.
Well, Rykov's full name is Ivan Rydenovich Rykov.
And
Ivan is the Russian equivalent of John, and a common nickname for John is Jack. You know, in Russian folklore, the youngest son in a family often receives the shabbiest treatment, but is actually cleverer than his brothers, and has the happiest ending of all. That son is usually named Ivan.
I don't have any brothers.
Really? I could have sworn you had several.
What?
You can get inside trees that are hollowed out from decay. Entering a hollow isn't...
Cuts happen when you get slashed with a knife or other sharp object. When you have a cut, your maximum life... To take a... To eat...
Your field uniform. Tree bark. When you fire, continue.
Eva,
Snake,
you're all right.
were you worried about me?
Yeah, I can't continue my mission without your help.
I'm touched by your honesty. Don't concern yourself with me. I'm doing just fine. But
What?
thanks anyway.
Sure.
Okay, back to the mission. The security in the West Wing where Sokolov is being held is extremely tight. The only ones who are cleared to enter the West Wing are those with Colonel-class authorization. One of those people is Major Rykov. To get into the West Wing, you could disguise yourself as Rykov. First, you'll have to take Rykov out and steal his uniform. He's in the East Wing of the weapons lab in the center of Groznygrad. The East Wing is northeast of your current location. Head northeast.
All right, but why?
Huh?
Why do I have to steal Rykov's clothes from him? What about that scientist outfit?
That's not going to work this time around. Rykov's uniform is a special type that only he wears. You'll have to get it directly from him. Normally, I'm pretty good at getting men to take off their clothes, but it won't work on him.
Huh?
You, on the other hand, might have a better chance with him.
What's that supposed to mean?
What indeed? Anyway, the only way to get Rykov's uniform is to take him out and steal it yourself. He's somewhere in the East Wing.
Eva, about this Major Rykov.
Yes?
You said he had Colonel-class authorization, right?
Right.
But his rank is Major, so how can he have Colonel-class authorization?
Rykov is treated as an officer of equal rank with Colonel Volgin.
Treated as the same rank,
Yeah,
even though he's a Major.
right.
Why?
You don't know?
No.
Even after seeing that photo?
Nope.
Has anyone ever told you you're a bit slow?
What are you talking about?
I'll leave you to think about it.
Wait a minute.
Gotta go. The security in the West Wing where Sokolov is being held is extremely tight. The only ones who are cleared to enter the West Wing are those with Colonel-class authorization. One of those people is Major Rykov. To get into the West Wing, you could disguise yourself as Rykov. First, you'll have to take Rykov out and steal his uniform. He's in the East Wing of the weapons lab in the center of Groznygrad. The East Wing is northeast of your current location. Head northeast. The secure...
You want to save? Chin up.
I'll be in touch.
Who's that? Radio, where's our backup?
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
I must be seeing things. What's wrong? Come in, HQ.
This is HQ. What's going on? Respond. What's going on out there?
Clone, what do you mean I could talk now? I can't talk now. I'm busy. I'm evading the enemy. Also, I totally thought I could, you know... I didn't think he would look down on me, but clearly I was wrong. Anyways.
What the? Guess I'm seeing things. Huh? Who's that? What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong? What's wrong?
To get into the area where Sokolov is imprisoned, you'll need to find Major Rykov, steal his clothes, and disguise yourself as him. Rykov is supposed to be in the east wing of the weapons lab. Start out by sneaking into the east wing of the weapons lab, then neutralize Rykov and take his clothes. The weapons lab is to the east of the area you're in now. Head east.
When you get hurt, your body...
Hey, those tanks look like Object 279s.
Object 279s.
Yep. We don't have a lot of details yet, but apparently they're a kind of heavy tank designed to operate in situations involving the use of tactical nuclear weapons. They're distinguished by 2 sets of double treads and a disc-shaped shield, which keep it from flipping over in a nuclear blast. Basically, the 4 treads widen the traction area and increase friction with the ground, while the disc-shaped shield deflects the blast above and below the vehicle. The tank is armed with a 130mm cannon. It's also got a 1,000 horsepower diesel engine, which gives it a decent top speed. As far as we knew, it hadn't been formally adopted because of the high cost of production. But it looks like we were wrong. Anyway, those don't seem to be ready for deployment yet. You don't need to worry about them going anywhere. Just keep moving. Hey, those tanks look like Object 279s. Hey, those...
Some...
The security in the West Wing where Sokolov is being held is extremely tight. The only ones who are cleared to enter...
Eva, about the escape plan.
Yeah, we're getting out on a wig.
The ground effect vehicle.
Right. Here they call it an plan.
The Soviet Union has already finished testing one of those?
No, this is just the prototype given to GRU. It was designed to search out and destroy American submarines. That's why it has a long range and a decent speed of 470 miles per hour. It's far beyond the BE-1 developed 3 years ago. The problem for us is that the one here doesn't have any weapons on board. If we're tailed, our only choice is to try and shake them.
I'll leave that to you.
Sorry if I won't have the time to play stewardess for you. The security...
Do you want to save? Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
It's debating on which door to go through, whether I'd want to go through that side or through another side. I don't even know if that door is unlocked or whatnot, but that's what my thought process was there.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Control here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
What's going on? Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm the status.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Huh? The enemy is close by. HQ.
This is HQ.
Control here.
What's going on? Respond. What's going on out there? This is HQ.
Control here.
What's going on? Respond. What's going on out there?
Delicious.
Good. You've infiltrated the East Wing. Rykov should be somewhere in that building. Take him down and steal his clothes. But you can't simply wander around the enemy's home base looking like that. For now, disguise yourself as a scientist while you look for Rykov. Rykov is somewhere within the East Wing, Find him and dispatch him. To disguise yourself as a scientist, go into the survival viewer and select Scientist from the Uniform option on the camouflage screen. Just remember to remove your face paint. To remove your face paint, choose No Paint from the Face option of the camouflage screen. To disguise
Eat food to... When you get hurt, you're... Some types of food
Snow, as you might... Whenever you... But the suppressor will...
You made it into the East Wing. Good. Rykov is somewhere in that building. You know what he looks like, don't you? When you find him, steal his uniform. But if you go in dressed like that, the enemy will spot you long before you find Rykov. Disguise yourself as a scientist. By the way, Snake,
What?
why aren't you eating it?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The instant noodles. Why aren't you eating them?
Do I have to?
Of course you do.
Why?
Because it's a present for me. You probably didn't know, but instant noodles are really popular among the troops here at Groznygrad. It was really hard to get my hands on some, and I even managed to get 3 whole packages of it.
3? But you only gave me 2.
Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, you'd better eat it, or else. There are scientists in the East Wing. Almost all of them were taken here against their will, like Sokolov. If they see you, they probably won't attack you. But they can still get you in trouble by yelling for help or pressing the alarm switches on the walls. So you should be watching out for scientists as well as enemy grunts. Even if you disguise yourself as a scientist, the real scientists will know you're not one of their own if they get a good look at your face. So make sure the real scientists can't see your face while you're in your scientist disguise. And don't do anything funny like crawling or rolling around. If a scientist gets suspicious about your disguise, just turn your face away and pretend nothing's wrong. That should work most of the time. There are enemy soldiers patrolling the East Wing as well. Even if you disguise yourself as a scientist, they'll know something's up if you crawl, roll, punch, or stay pressed up against the wall for a long time. If an enemy gets suspicious and starts coming your way, just stay still and keep your mouth shut. That ought to fool them. If enemy soldiers or scientists see you take down Rykov, you'll be in for it. Make sure to get Rykov someplace out of sight. Someplace like the locker room on the southwest side of the 2nd floor, maybe? Rykov is making the rounds inside the East Wing. If you see him, take him out before he has a chance to get away. Try using the cigarette-shaped sleep gas gun. The knockout handkerchief might also come in handy. Rykov always carries a Makarov with him. Make sure you don't get shot. Rykov is famous for being a glutton. I've heard he'll even stop and pick up food that's lying on the floor. But for such a pig, he's got a weak stomach, and is always running for the toilet after eating that stuff. Why don't you try giving Rykov something rotten to eat, and then waiting for him in the bathroom? You made it into the East...
Saving the game, Snake? Chin up.
I'll be in touch.
I'm so hungry. Huh? I hear something.
There's nothing here.
Huh? Food.
Nothing here.
I haven't eaten in so long. I'm so hungry. So hungry. I haven't eaten in so long. So hungry.
Good. You've taken care of Rykov. Now to take those clothes he's wearing. But don't take his clothes off there, out in the open. It's far too conspicuous. Also, once you've disguised yourself as Rykov, you'll need to find someplace to hide the real Rykov's body. Drag Rykov's body into the locker room. The locker room is on the southwest side of the second floor. Be careful not to wake Rykov up while you're dragging him, and make sure you're not seen by enemy soldiers or scientists. Snake, press the left stick.
I see you're equipped with a Scorpion. The Scorpion is a new type of small submachine gun made in Czechoslovakia.
I've heard of it, but...
But you never used one, right? Well, they only started making it 3 years ago, after all. There are a bunch of different models of Scorpion. What kind of rounds does that one take?
32 ACP.
Then it's gotta be the VZ-61. The Scorpion is different from a lot of other submachine guns in that it operates on a closed bolt system. So you get a high degree of precision even when firing in semi-auto mode. Another special feature on the Scorpion is the rate reducer, a mechanism that also functions as a shock absorber. What it does is lock the bolt in place for a split second when it's in the rearward position. That keeps the firing rate down to a reasonable level, and also helps make the gun easier to control when firing in full auto mode. The Scorpion's firing rate is 750 rounds per minute. It ought to be a heck of a lot easier to control than the Mach 11, which has a rate of 1,200 rounds per minute. You should be able to handle it with one hand no problem in semi-auto mode. In full auto mode, you could probably manage short bursts. And it looks like that one's fitted with a laser sight, too. The Soviets probably developed this one on their own. You can't use the aim button to aim from the shoulder, but with the laser sight accuracy, it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Pattern clothes.
Cuts happen when you get to eat.
You took care of Rykov? Good. Now drag him to the locker room. There shouldn't be anyone in there. You won't need to worry about anyone seeing you take his clothes, and you can hide his body too. The locker room is on the southwest side of the second floor. Hurry and take him there. You took care of...
Ah, your Rykov disguise has turned out nicely.
Yeah, not even his own mother could tell the difference.
Indeed. You're starting to irritate me already.
Why? This look should make me more popular.
I wouldn't bet on it, but whatever. Now that you're indistinguishable from the real Rykov, you'll be able to get into the West Wing, to which only Volgin and Rykov have access. Head for the West Wing of the Weapons Lab. That's where Sokolov is being held. Enter the main wing from the second floor of the East Wing. Pass west through the main wing, and you'll come to a connecting passageway. The West Wing is at the other end of that passageway. Infiltrate the West Wing and rescue Sokolov. Now that you're the spitting image of Rykov, no one will have cause to suspect you. But if someone finds Rykov hidden in the locker, your disguise will become useless. If that happens, your mission will end in failure. Whatever you do, don't open the locker. Is that clear? While you're disguised as Rykov, you can press the action button to perform a salute. If you want, why don't you try saluting some of the soldiers and scientists? As long as you're disguised as Rykov, you'll be able to go anywhere in the fortress, and no one will suspect a thing. Now may be a good time to do a little exploring around the place. As long as you're disguised as Rykov...
Some types... You can to take...
Okay, you're disguised as Rykov. You ought to be able to pass for the real deal in that outfit. You can go anywhere you want and nobody's going to ask questions. But don't forget that you can't equip most of your weapons when you're in disguise. Whenever you find a new weapon or piece... pattern clothes...
Okay, your Rykov disguise is complete. Now they won't stop you no matter what you do.
Even if I punch someone in the face?
Right.
Really?
Really.
Why?
Rykov's just that kind of guy. Once you're disguised as Rykov, you can get into the West Wing where Sokolov is being held. To get to the entrance to the West Wing, pass west through the main wing of the weapons lab and go through the connecting passageway. You can get into the main wing of the weapons lab from the southwest side of the second floor. Head for the main wing. Don't worry about Rykov. No one will find him in the locker for a while. But when they do find him, your disguise will be useless. You won't be able to get into the West Wing, and your mission will be a failure. So whatever you do, don't open the locker with Rykov in it, all right? Once you're disguised as Rykov,
Saving the game, Snake? Snake, I'm behind.
So hungry.
Keep up the fine work, sir.
So long. So long.
Keep up the fine work, sir.
That's damn good.
I'm so hungry.
Keep
As long as you're as
So hungry.
Ah, your Rykov disguise has turned out nicely. Now that you're indistinguishable from the real... As long as you're
Once you're disguised as Okay, your Rykov disguise.
Snake, that passageway leads to the West Wing, where Sokolov is being held captive. But the only ones who can open the door to the West Wing are those sentries there. The only way to get into the West Wing is to disguise yourself as Rykov and get the sentries to open the door for you. You should be able to fool them with that disguise. Pretend you're Rykov and get them to open the door. When you creep inside a small...
Some types of food.
Desert is a brown-colored face paint used for operations in mountainous terrain as well. It should let you...
You want to save? Hold on a sec. Take care, Snake.
I will.
Sir!
Here it is.
You can count on me. What about the philosopher's legacy?
I don't know anything about that. What are you? Are you trying to kill me?
What's the matter?
I know nothing, I swear it. No one but the Colonel knows of the legacy.
I see.
No, don't! Oh. Who's there? You're the man from the CIA. What are you doing here?
I told you before, didn't I? I'm going to get you out of here.
A man of honor, just like your commander. But I'm afraid you're too late.
Too late? Don't tell me. The Shagohods.
Exactly. The final preparations for Phase 2 are complete.
Sokolov, what exactly is Phase 2?
To put it in technical terms, it's a composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles. The Shagohod was originally designed as a tank that could launch nuclear missiles from any type of terrain. There was just one problem we couldn't figure out how to solve. The ICBMs we have today are simply too big for the Shagohod to carry. But the military would not hear of it. They demanded a weapon that could launch a nuclear missile directly into the American homeland. That is when I came up with the idea for Phase 2.
But there's no way you could load an ICBM onto the Shagohod. So how'd you do it?
By accelerating the Shagohod itself.
Accelerating it?
In Phase 2, a rocket booster unit is attached to the frame of the Shagohod. The unit incorporates the same technology used in the Vostok rocket that sent Major Gagarin into space. Using this booster, the Shagohod can achieve a land speed of over 300 miles per hour.
That monster can go more than 300 miles per hour?
Yes. And from this state of accelerated motion, it launches a nuclear missile.
So, the Shagohod acts like the first stage of a rocket.
Yes, precisely. The range of the missile launched by the Shagohod thus increases from 2,500 miles to 6,000 miles.
6,000 miles? That's enough to strike anywhere in the United States.
Not only that, with the Shagohod, there's no need to construct giant silos like the ones used to house ICBMs. All you need is a runway about 3 miles in length, or its equivalent. And you can launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union. It cannot be detected by spy planes or satellites. It's a mobile fortress capable of deploying in secret and launching its payload at any time.
A weapon from hell.
A completed prototype now sits in the hangar. At present, it is the only one of its kind. But Volgin is planning to mass produce them based on that prototype.
And deploy them all over the Soviet Union.
Yes, and that's not the end of it. He's going to ship them to Eastern Europe, to Asia, to all the countries of the Eastern Bloc. Even worse, he intends to use the Shagohod as bait to foment armed uprisings among dictators, ethnic insurgents, and revolutionary groups throughout the Third World. His funds are nearly limitless. He could start mass production tomorrow if he wanted. The reason that tensions between East and West have settled into a Cold War is because each side fears the other's power. Deterrence. The idea of using threats to keep one's enemy in check is the perfect word to sum up this state of affairs. But the Shagohod goes far beyond the level of threat. It will render the concept of deterrence utterly meaningless. If such a weapon is unleashed on the world, it will not be long before all nations are engulfed in conflict. The Cold War will end, and the entire planet will be consumed by the fires of war. Volgin and the Shagohod will be at the center of it all. So you see, it's already too late.
No, it's not too late.
What do you mean?
We've still got a chance. All we have to do is destroy the prototype and the whole facility before they can mass produce it.
But
just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
all right. The liquid fuel used in the rocket engine is stored in a tank. If you can blow it up somehow, some C3 ought to be enough to blow the entire hangar to smithereens.
C3? You mean that cutting-edge plastic explosive?
It could be molded into any shape. The bomb of the future.
Where can I get it?
There was some in the armory here, but it's gone now. It was stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Eva?
No, that's not her name. Her name is Tatiana. She made her way in here by becoming Volgin's lover.
I thought she was your lover.
Mine? Oh no, she is Volgin's lover. This is my lover.
Who are they?
My wife and daughter. They're in America.
Now I remember. Your family is in the custody of the CIA. How long has Tatiana been here?
Only a few weeks.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
She said that Khrushchev sent her.
What did you just give her?
All of the experimental data for the Shagohod. Please, it is essential that you destroy the Shagohod.
I will, but first I've got to get you to safety.
No. I'm not going.
My mission is to rescue you.
Leave me.
Sokolov!
Khrushchev has abandoned me. I cannot return to my country. I would most certainly be sent to the gulags.
What about the US?
Yes, I once thought of that. My family's waiting for me there. But even if I fled to the United States, I would once again find myself creating weapons of mass murder. In the end, it doesn't matter where I go. I am still a weapons scientist. To be honest with you, I'm tired. Every day, I help create things that should never be used. Things that should never have existed in the first place. Every day, without sleep. Without a word of praise from others. And my creations do not even benefit mankind. They are merely the tools of politicians. All I wanted to do was build space rockets. But it was not to be. The space race between America and Russia became the prey of politicians. The space race and the arms race are one and the same. Missiles, rockets, what's the difference? Scientists are always being used. Please, watch over my family.
Major, what are you doing here? I've been waiting for you in my room. Who are you? Don't play dumb with me. If you think you can fool me, you're sorely mistaken. I know the Major better than anyone else. I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? But a greasy freebooter.
This fairy disguise. It's gonna rub off on you. And then you'll lose sight of who you really are. Stay out of this!
I see why they call you the boss. What was that? Some kind of judo?
No, it's called CQC, a basic form of close quarters combat. He and I developed it together.
Splendid. I'll take it from here.
Are you going to kill him?
Of course. But first... I will make him pay for hurting Ivan.
Thanks to Mizuma Saga for that, host. Much appreciated. Let's continue.
Tell me!
Stop it!
Who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do
You!
that. You monster.
I guess he's dead. Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? You've certainly seen your share of battles. Consider yourself lucky. I am about to show you what hell is really like. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy? Answer me! Who is helping you? Who let you in here? You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man. Here's where the fun really begins. My body carries an electric charge of 10 million volts. Let's see how you like this. Now answer me. How much does the CIA know? They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the Philosopher's legacy, isn't it? Yes. Let yourself go. That's what I want to see.
It's no use. He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break. Trained by me.
Admit it! We're after the location of the legacy! The secret fund established by the three great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? $100 billion, divided up and hidden all over the world. And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right? No matter. The Philosopher's legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Groznygrad. You'll never lay a finger on it. What's this? A transmitter? Who's responsible for this?
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered. It pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that, but he is your apprentice.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. Cut out his eyes. I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours. Do it! Ruin him, just as he did the Cobras. What is it, Tanya?
He's suffered enough.
Well, well. Why are you protecting him? That smell. Tatiana, you're the spy.
What are you talking about?
I know that smell.
Stop it!
Taking a fancy tour, eh, Ocelot?
No, I have no interest in this woman. I want to test her. I'll let this be the judge.
Do as you like.
Here we go.
There. Satisfied now?
Well, that was refreshing. Come, we're going to my room.
So you survived the Colonel's torture, eh? Watching this has made me realize something. It's really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression. You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
Run!
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west. Pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there.
You're...
Quiet! Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Eva.
But I can't get too close to your cell. You'll have to figure a way out of there yourself. I'll be in touch.
Time to eat. Huh? What? You don't want this?
Snake,
Major,
you're all right.
I wouldn't say all right, but at least I'm alive.
That's good enough.
But they took all my weapons and equipment from me.
Well, you've still got your radio and medical items with you.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Perhaps Volgin's not finished with you just yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not finished with him yet either.
Snake, you've got to escape from that cell somehow. There must be a way. Use your head. The boss gave you a gun?
Yeah, a single-action army.
For what?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, why don't you use that gun to shoot?
I can't.
Why not?
No bullets.
I see. Well, you'll be able to get some once you're outside. First, you've got to escape from that cell. There must be a way. Don't give up.
Major, I'm sorry. Sokolov, I couldn't...
Don't say it. You weren't able to rescue him, but that doesn't mean your mission has failed yet. Eva said they've completed Phase 2. There is no time left. You must destroy the Shagohod at all costs. That will be our final tribute to him.
Right.
Snake, you've got to escape from that cell somehow. There must be a way. Use your head. Snake, you've...
Snake, your right eye. The cornea and the lens are severely damaged, and the eyeball is ruptured. So
I can't heal it, even in the survival viewer.
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry, Snake. I wish there was something I could do.
Don't worry about it. I can still fight.
I don't doubt you. But don't do anything crazy, okay? From here on, it's going to be difficult to see out of your right eye. Attacking in first-person view will feel a little different from before. Be careful. You need to build up your stamina. Sleep is another good way to replenish your life and stamina. Save the game and take a break. When you load the game from your save data the next time, you'll recover strength based on how long you've rested. You need to build up your stamina before trying to escape. Without your stamina, you won't have the strength to punch and kick. Be sure to eat whatever food the guard brings you. Take a look around the cell. You might be able to find some edible plants or animals. In any case, you've got to eat something to restore your stamina. That's an order. From here on, it's going to be
Snake, the door of the cell is set up to open when it receives a radio signal on a certain frequency. If you only knew the frequency, you could use your radio to open the door. Snake. Snake.
Snake, I wanted to ask you something.
What?
In the torture room? Why did you protect me when Ocelot was about to fire?
Because I knew that the chamber wasn't empty, and you'd be dead if he pulled the trigger.
But your eye...
I was tied up, and it happened so fast. It was the best I could do. I feel a little strange, but it won't interfere with the mission.
What about me?
Huh?
Did you only save me because I was important for completing your mission?
What other reason would there be?
And when the mission is over?
Right now, it's just the mission.
The mission you used to love?
That's not what I mean.
I'm trying to dig up as much as I can on that cell. Just sit tight. Snake, there's gotta be a way out of there. Don't give up! I'm trying to dig...
Saving the game? Snake? Snake?
My mouth hurts when I talk.
Did you get cut up?
Feels like someone shoved me under a lawnmower. do me a favor. Tell me a story to take my mind off the pain.
Snake, have you ever heard of Renfield?
Is that a movie?
It's the name of a character. He's locked up in a cell waiting for the master to return, eating the spiders that crawl along the walls.
Change the channel.
He waits and waits for ages. Finally, just as he's beginning to forget whether he's human or not, the master comes for him, saying the time has come. Renfield is overjoyed.
Wait, isn't this...
The master spreads his huge wings and a gust of wind fills the cell.
Come on, I don't want to hear this.
And there, standing before Renfield in human form was...
Dracula!
Exactly! If you stay there too long, your old buddy Dracula's going to come and get you too. So you better start thinking of a way out of there. You better not leave me without someone to talk to. Please, Snake, think. There's got to be a way out of there.
I'll try.
Okay. Just let me know if you start having nightmares about Dracula. Do you need to save? Take care, Snake.
Right.
Huh? What's all that noise? What are you doing? Huh? Children that act up don't get fed, you know. Chow time! Huh? Hey, thanks! Eat up! Huh? Well, it's your luck. Hey, you're not such a bad guy after all. I guess not all Americans are dogs.
You mean it?
Yeah. You know, before the war started, I used to live in America. I even had a wife and a kid.
You must be pretty lonely.
Yeah, I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
Johnny. Nice ring to it.
Really? You like it? Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. Actually, my name is Johnny too. All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny, and my son's son will probably be a Johnny too.
The whole clan of Johnnies.
Why do we have a Cold War anyway? Our two countries used to be such good friends.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I just want to see my family again.
Must be rough.
Yeah. Not as rough as you have it, though. Here. I filched them from your equipment when the Colonel wasn't looking. It's the least I can do. Well?
Don't suppose you could let me out of here?
Huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you. I've said too much. I gotta go.
The door of the cell seems to open in response to a specific radio frequency. Perhaps you've seen or heard it somewhere already. Come on, I know you've seen it. I remember it.
What was it then? You can't remember either, can you?
No, I remember it. It just slipped my mind temporarily.
Major, I dug out the bullet the boss shot into me.
Yes?
There was a fake death pill inside.
A fake death pill?
Yeah. What does it mean?
I haven't a clue. But if it's the work of the boss, then it probably means something. Snake, you've got to escape from that cell.
You need to build up... You need...
Snake, the door of the cell is set. Snake.
Snake, I found some info on the guard. That guard is notorious for being hungry all the time. He's even been caught and flogged for sneaking into the mess hall at night and eating scraps. Maybe you could win him over by sharing your food. Oh, and I heard that he's particularly sympathetic to American prisoners for some reason.
Can't blame the guy.
Hmm?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to dig up as much as I can on that cell. Snake, there's...
Should I save for you? Take care, Snake.
Right.
Bastard!
Did you manage to escape?
Yeah, I'm out.
Be careful. In your present state, you're practically naked. You don't have a single decent weapon, and you'll never survive in a battle. Take some time and pull yourself together. Eva says she's recovered your equipment, so rendezvous with her as soon as possible to get your gear back. Use the escape route Eva set up for you. Go down into the sewers through the manhole in the northwest section of Groznygrad. Start out by exiting the holding cells and heading northwest.
You want to say...
Snake, you're really gonna feel the cold with no clothes on.
The Major's right. You'll burn stamina a lot faster when you're naked. Be sure to eat regularly.
Snake, now that you've lost even your CQC knife, you won't be able to use CQC. You won't be able to grab or throw enemies either. You can still throw punches by pressing the CQC button and launch combos by pressing it several times in a row. That'll have to do for now. Snake, now that all your clothing has been taken from you, you won't be able to camouflage yourself. Remember the basics of a sneaking mission. Stay out of the enemy's line of sight and proceed from one hiding spot to the next. Use caution. Snake, now that you've lost...
Snake, do you have any clothes?
Not yet.
So you're still naked?
Yeah?
When you don't have any clothes on, your body loses heat quickly. That makes you burn stamina a lot faster. Make sure you keep eating. It doesn't need to be clothes. Anything you have that can cover you up should help you conserve stamina. You can capture animals alive by using the... When you get shot with an arrow, your
So you've got your uniform and your face paint, but that... The camo in addition to AK...
Without weapons or equipment, you're not going to be able to continue your mission. I've got all your belongings with me. Let's meet up outside the fortress. There's an open manhole in the northwestern section of the fortress. You can use it to get down into the sewers and make your way out of Groznygrad. To get to the manhole, go under the passageway leading to the west wing and head north.
Eva, what happened to Ocelot?
Can't get enough of him, huh?
He doesn't trust you.
I know. So it's me you're worried about then.
Eva.
I'm fine. I know how to handle him. Besides, I think he's got his mind set on someone else right about now.
What?
Figure it out. Without weapons or equipment, you're... Snake, you're already in the sewers?
Eva. Yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
He did, huh? I figured as much.
Yeah, and now all of Grozny Grad is on red alert.
Just my luck. But once I'm out of the fortress...
You can't get out.
I can't?
When the fortress went on red alert, they sealed off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is
sealed off, too.
Right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here?
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're dead.
Major, Eva's escape route is...
I heard. For now, you've got no choice but to do as Eva says and head north. Enemy search parties are already headed your way. Don't just stand there, run! When you creep inside...
Snake, without any decent weapons, you'll just get yourself injured in a fight. You don't have enough medical items either. Forget about fighting and just run, okay? To treat a cut, you...
Pattern clothes. The...
Snake, forgive me. The escape route I set up has been cut off. They've already sent units out to hunt you down, and they've got attack dogs with them. There's a way out of the sewers to the north. Head north as fast as you can. There's no way to get past the iron grates blocking the passageways. But there are a lot of side ducts connecting the passageways together. Crawl through those ducts to get around the grates. Snake, watch out! The search party has released attack dogs into the sewers. Without any decent weapons, it's too dangerous to take those dogs on in a fight. Don't even think about fighting the attack dogs. Your only concern right now is to get away. Head north. Snake, watch out.
You want to save? I'll get right on it. Come back alive, okay?
Naturally.
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere. This is where it ends. Snake! Don't die on me yet.
Are you one of the Cobras?
Sad. So sad. A host of sorrows. And you are one of them. I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake, the dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
Snake, you all right? Snake! Snake! What's going on? Snake! Snake! Snake, you all right?
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake! Snake, you have to get up! Snake! Snake! Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake! Snake? Oh my god. Snake! Snake! Snake?
Snake, don't quit on me now. Snake! 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 Come on, say something. Snake! 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 Come on, say something! Snake! 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 What the hell happened? Snake! Snake! Quit fooling around, Snake. Snake? Snake! Snake!
No, this isn't happening. Snake! Snake! Snake, don't do this to me. Snake! Snake! Snake, don't do this to me. Snake, what happened to you? Snake? Snake! Snake.
Snake? Oh my god. Snake! 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 Snake, you have to get up!
to shoot me.
I can't.
Shoot me. You want to finish your mission, don't you? Then you'll have to shoot me. The spirit of the warrior will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
Snake, are you all right? That was a close call.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side. So that really was.
Something on your mind, Snake?
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Sorrow?
Yes, I've heard of him. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can communicate with the spirit world and evoke the spirits of the dead. In other words, he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out what was going on in a battle by talking to dead soldiers.
What about him and the boss? What was the story between them?
I don't know the details. Why don't we ask Sigyn?
Yo, I finished checking up on this Sorrow guy a while ago. Thought you guys already knew, though.
Knew what?
That he's dead. He's been dead for 2 years now.
Died 2 years ago?
At Selino-Yarsk. You know, those cliffs you were at. And the boss is the one who did him in.
The boss?
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Selino-Yarsk. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that. Eva?
Snake, you didn't call. I was worried. Are you all right?
Yeah, I took a pretty freaky detour.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Let's just say I'm back.
Good. But how did you escape from the sewers?
I jumped into the river.
From all the way up there? You're out of control.
Yeah, I got carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
I mean, if you ended up in the river, then I know a good spot nearby. Let's meet up there.
Where is it?
Keep going upstream until you get to a waterfall.
A waterfall, huh?
Right. Behind that waterfall, there's a cave. We'll meet in there.
The cave behind the waterfall upstream. Got it.
See you there.
waterfall where Eva said she'd meet you is up ahead to the north. Head that direction. The waterfall where...
Snake, that area is inhabited. Eat food?
Snake, what do you have in your hand?
A fork. Why?
A fork? What'd you do with your knife? It ain't dinner time yet.
Siggins, you have to think bigger than that. A fork's good for more than just eating dinner.
Oh yeah? Like what?
It's a weapon.
A weapon?
Yeah, I can use it with the weapon button the same way I use the survival knife. Of course, it's not going to be much use for CQC. This mission is all about procuring on site. I have to use whatever limited equipment I can find, any way I can to achieve my objective. So I have to make the most out of every item by adapting them to different situations. Take this fork, for instance. At first glance, it looks useless, but it can be an effective weapon if used the right way. You have to learn to think flexibly and see all the different possibilities.
Think flexibly, huh? Thanks for the advice, man.
No problem. And the best part is, if I use this to spear a snack, I can eat it right there without having to put it in my backpack first.
I knew it. You are using it to eat. Splitter is an indoor face paint. In addition...
That area is known as Ticho Gorny. It means the tranquil mountain ridge in Russian. Like the name says, it's the most beautiful riverbank in the region of Groznygrad. If you go upstream, you'll come to a waterfall. I'll meet you in the cave behind that waterfall. Make your way up the river. If you go upstream, you'll If you go up...
Do you want to save? Snake, have you ever seen the Alamo?
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's a true story about a band of American volunteers holed up in a fort called the Alamo. They fight against the Mexican army for the freedom of Texas.
Remember the Alamo.
Now the Alamo is Los Alamos, the center of the atomic bomb project.
How ironic.
You want to save? Hold on a sec. Take care.
Nice to meet you, Snake. I'm Tatiana. Here's your equipment.
Eva, you could use a towel.
So could you.
Want some?
No thanks.
Don't like snakes?
Not for dinner.
Didn't you have to eat them at the KGB?
In my training, we always got the good stuff. French, Italian, that kind of thing.
A regular Mata Hari.
The least you could do is call me Cynthia.
Tell me something. How does it feel to spy on your own country?
I can't say it feels good, but it's my job.
Can't even eat a snake during a mission, huh?
I wouldn't mind eating you. When this mission's over, you'll have to treat me to a nice dinner.
What do you want to eat?
Let's see. How about sushi?
Sushi?
It's Japanese. I hear it's all the rage right now. Supposedly, it's made from raw fish.
Raw fish? Just the place for my survival techniques.
Snake? Thank you, Snake. I'll be your eyes from now on.
I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.
Thank you, Snake.
Don't worry about it.
Are you all right?
It's not like I can't see. I've got one good eye and can still fire a gun.
Really? Good. Snake, come here for a minute. There's something in here. It's so hard.
Oh. When did it get like that?
Hold still. Let me do it.
You know, I've been trained to do this kind of thing myself.
Just relax and let me handle it.
Okay.
I can't believe how small it is.
Yeah, but it gets the job done.
Really? Here, lift up your hips.
Like this?
Yeah. How's that?
Pretty good at that.
Yeah, everybody tells me that. Hold steady, I'm not done yet. There, a transmitter.
Is that how they do it in the KGB?
Sometimes. Would you rather I did it American style?
But how'd you know there was a transmitter lodged there? That's some female intuition you've got. Eva, didn't you steal some explosives out of the fortress?
C3, a highly potent explosive from the west. It can be molded into any shape, like clay. With just this much, you could blow up the Shagohod and the lab along with it.
Is that right?
Yeah, but there's a trick to using it.
Tell me about it.
Well, what do you think? The Shagohod's booster unit uses liquid fuel. The fuel tanks are in the main wing of the weapons lab in the hangar housing the Shagohod itself.
So I should blow up the tanks.
That's the basic idea. It should be enough to blow up the entire hangar. There are 4 fuel tanks. In order to destroy the hangar, you'll have to set explosives on each of those tanks.
All 4 of them?
It should be no sweat for you. Besides, the scientists had the day off today.
So the hangar's completely deserted.
Not quite. They've still got guards posted there.
So what do I do after I set the C3?
The bombs run off a timer. Once the timer has been set, the countdown will begin. When the timer reaches 0, the bombs will all go off at once.
How long do I have?
20 minutes. Once the Phase 2 trials are finished, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill all the scientists to prevent them from talking. So you've got to act fast.
I'll take care of it. Eva, did you get the data on the Shagohod from Sokolov?
Yeah, that's the mission I was given.
By Khrushchev?
Mm-hmm. America doesn't have any use for it, does it? But I haven't forgotten my other mission either. Helping you out. Follow this cave and go up the ladder at the end. You'll come out inside Groznygrad, just southwest of the weapons lab. Do you remember when you went to rescue Sokolov? Remember there was a locked door when you entered the main wing from the second floor of the east wing?
Yeah.
That's the entrance to the Shagohod's hangar. Use this key to open that door.
The door right when I entered the main wing? Got it. What about you?
I'll get things ready for our escape. There's a rail bridge to the north. I'm gonna set a bomb there, so I'm taking half of the C3 with me.
Right. I'll set off the weapons lab then. Try not to be in the neighborhood when it happens.
Gotcha.
And watch out for Ocelot. He suspects you're not who you say you are.
Don't worry. The Colonel still trusts me. And I have my ways. There's not a man alive who can resist my charms. Besides you, of course.
I'm just warning you, Eva. That's all.
I know. Okay, let's go.
You seem like you were born on one of those.
If I didn't ride every day, I couldn't go on living.
Huh?
When I'm riding, the wind hits me so hard that it hurts. That pain keeps my mind off the pain of having to be someone else. It's not easy always fooling myself like this. It's only when I'm on the bike that I'm free to be the real me. I only get off my bike when I fall in love or fall dead.
What's your name?
Tatiana.
No. Your real name.
What's wrong with Tanya?
Okay, Tanya. Don't let anyone see you. Huh?
Oh, this? It's a button camera.
What did you do that for?
Insurance. To make sure you don't double-cross me.
Hey.
What?
You're gonna get wet again.
Snake, I see you've recovered your weapons and equipment.
Now I can finally go on the offensive.
Time to pay Volgin back for what he did to you.
Yeah, and then some.
But first, you've got to destroy the Shagohod. The Shagohod is in the hangar in the main wing of the weapons lab. Go back to Groznygrad, make your way into the hangar, and destroy the Shagohod. You can get back into Groznygrad by going to the end of the cave behind the waterfall. Head back to Groznygrad. Snake, if you find an...
To take a rest.
That idea Sokolov had of planting C3 on the liquid fuel tanks. Not a bad idea. The fuel he was referring to is probably UDMH, unsymmetrical dimethyl hydrazine. It's highly flammable but difficult to handle. If you can blow it all up at once with C3, it'll take the entire weapons lab with it, no doubt. But that's only if you manage to plant the C3 in the right place on each tank. So don't screw it up. When you fire continuously, pattern clothing.
Saving the game, Snake? Snake, have you seen Curse of the Werewolf?
Nope.
There's this young woman who's in the service of a nobleman. She can't stand the cruel treatment she's given and runs away from the castle. She collapses in the woods, but is saved by a scholarly couple from a nearby town. In the end, she dies giving birth to a baby boy. That boy undergoes a strange transformation every time the moon is full. Before he knows it, he's turning into a werewolf and killing people. The terrible curse grows so bad that he can no longer control himself and starts to hurt the ones he loves.
Poor guy.
It's frightening when you can't take responsibility for your own actions. You be careful too. Don't do anything you might regret later.
That's why I call and save with you, right?
It's more than just that. Don't you ever forget to look where you're going and rush out where the enemy can see you. Or use too much ammo or too many items. Acting without thinking can be dangerous. Always pay attention to your surroundings and know what's going on around you. Huh? Snake, above you!
Huh?
Nice reflexes. Keep that up and you'll do fine.
Right.
You can't keep hanging forever. The Shagohod is in the hangar in the main wing of the weapons lab. Go back to Groznygrad, make your way into the hangar, and destroy the Shagohod. You can get back into Groznygrad by going to the end of the cave behind the waterfall. Head back to Groznygrad. Huh? Snake, take a look in your backpack.
What the? My food's gone. Major, what the hell is going on here?
Don't ask me, ask Eva.
Eva?
The Cynthia that Eva mentioned was a famous lady spy who worked for Britain during the Second World War. Her real name was Amy Elizabeth Thorpe. She was a lovely, intelligent woman, and she used those charms as a weapon to extract numerous secrets from the enemy. They say her most brilliant achievement was getting the French Vichy government's naval cycle. But don't let yourself be taken in by Eva's charms.
I'll be careful.
I'll be your eyes. Makes me cry.
Why's that?
Reminds me of something a certain spy once said. His name was Oleg Penkovsky, a Western spy, who worked inside GRU. He was arrested by the KGB and executed last year. They say he sent a letter to the DCI at the time saying, "I must remain on this front line in order to be your eyes and ears." His code name was Hero.
A hero whose name will never be known.
Yes. That's the world we live in. Shagohod is in the hangar in the main wing of the weapons lab. The Shagohod...
You'll get a stomachache. Snake, that's the home to the Otten frog. The Otten frog is a large, corpulent species. To take a rest.
The chocolate chip pattern is probably... The water pattern was used a lot by the old German defense. Snow, as you...
You want to save? Chin up.
Snake, what's that face paint you're wearing?
Kabuki.
Kabuki?
Right. It's used in traditional Japanese theater. Apparently, it gives whoever's wearing it some kind of mystical power.
Get out of here.
That's what I heard.
From who?
Paramedic.
Dig it. Well, whatever it doesn't make for very good camouflage.
Really?
Yeah. You should switch to another kind of paint.
I was just starting to like it.
When you get...
Alright, that's gonna do it for me. Actually, you probably can't hear me. So let me lower the volume real quick. Oh, that's the wrong computer. Alright. So yeah, I know it's a little early, like an hour early, but I feel like this is a good stopping point, and then plus I wanted to do the kabuki, but it's probably hard to hear because of the waterfall, and I forgot. That was the whole point of me going to the edge of the creek right there, but yeah, I just forgot. Anyways, I don't know if I'll come back tonight. We'll see what happens, but maybe tomorrow. I don't know, because I do realize that we have the, what is it, the theater? Yeah, we can't stream Monday. I don't know. Maybe we'll do finale, and then Tuesday or something we'll do the theater and extra stuff. And then Wednesday, I guess the PS2, because I mean the PS2 stuff shouldn't take too long. And then that'll be that for the week until Friday, which would be either Dauntless or the continuation. Or no, I guess if we do the PS2 stuff, that should be it. So we should be starting Portable Ops. Yeah, it just depends, because I think I'll be back home at like 2 p.m. maybe. So from 2 to 8, 6 hours. Yeah, we'll see how much time. I do have to wake. I do have to sleep early tomorrow because I gotta wake up and take care of business. But then there's Westworld, so yeah. Westworld finale. Spoilers. I gotta avoid them. You know. All right. Yeah, that's a stream. I forgot to comment on the whole Fury fight being ridiculous. Yeah. Oh well. It was just unfortunate. I probably talked about it, but I just felt like I should expand on that. I think we've got most of the secrets for Easter eggs. Pretty sure. I don't know. Might be some stuff I missed. But I'll worry about that later. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun playthrough. The game is so silly. I don't think I got the transmitter Easter egg scene the first time I played this, but definitely got it in subsequent playthroughs. It's just so silly. Oh man. Alright, well I'm gonna go eat dinner. I guess I don't know. Cause I was gonna say I could come back later tonight, but I don't know. It depends what's going on. And plus, I don't think that's enough time to do everything. I think, yeah, if we do the finale tomorrow, then that's how it's gonna work. But yeah, we did a stream today. That's all that matters, right? So thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all the hosts and other hosts: Mizu, Sakura, Sora, Venema. Don't know what else popped up. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna comment on the Twitch app, how it's all different now. It's it's cool. You get to see a lot of things. Give you a lot of info. So now it's like right there. You can get your stats bar, and it's just like 2 viewers, duration. Oh, even duration. Wow. 3 hours, 23 minutes. But that's not what OBS says. So where'd they get the extra 3 minutes? 6.3k views, all that fun stuff. Oh, and there's an activity feed now. So whenever someone, I guess, follows, hosts, donates, well, I guess donations, yeah, that wouldn't show up there because that's tied to Streamlabs. But I guess subscribes and bits, they would show up there. So cool. Yeah, I guess if follows show up there, that's cool. Just because I know Streamlabs has been iffy for some of those, for showing up on my alerts. So cool. Alright, catch you guys later. Have a good one. I'll tweet out when I go live next. So that's that. Bye.
Why?